Good tackle in the end by Kafusi. Quick play the ball. Comes from Healy. Metcalf out wide. Wateni's Lesniak. He reached for it. He reached for the sky and plants it down. What a kick by Metcalf for Wateni's Lesniak.
Well, their first time down this end of the field, and they come up with a try off the back of a kick. A fantastic kick from Luke Metcalf. Kept it low, but kept it just enough height in it for DWZ to time his run perfectly and get over the top of Harrotti to score that try. Almost just a little dink, just a chip, and he's great in the air. Dallin Wateni-Zelezniak, fantastic in the air and just gets a run over Harrotti.
A suggestion, perhaps, maybe only a suggestion that the ball... They've used up 4 plays in this set. Harris-Tavita will chip early for himself up against Kennedy, who loses it, planted down by Adam Pompey. The referee likes it. We'll see what the bunker thinks, but for the moment, the Warriors are in again.
Chanel Harris-Tavita, who's had a very good season in the 6 jumper for the Warriors. The chip onto the try line there, and he goes up and challenges Will Kennedy. I'm not sure that Harris-Tavita didn't get a hand to it and push it forward. Very hard to tell there. I would say Will Kennedy beat him in the air, and it might be good. He's dragged it back, and Adam Pompey pounces on the loose ball.
Now, once Will Kennedy touches the ball, he is free game to be tackled. So watch this again as they both go for it, competing for good tackle. Around the legs was Sifa Talakai. Now, Mayunga charging through, and Fisher Harris. He went in untouched. What a piece of deception with a pass to the big fish.
Well, wasn't that a special piece of play there? James Fisher Harris looking like he was just the lead runner. And he might have...
Leaving them cold in the background. Aaron Clark. Another good offload here. Here's Metcalf, who can really scoot. Draws, gives it to Mayunga. He'll run away. The Warriors are in again. Metcalf forcing his way between defenders and finding Dimitri Mayunga.
Mayunga again. What a second half he has had. Put a ball on for James Fisher-Harris. Metcalf, great stuff there. Brilliant play by the halfback. Aaron Clark, another offload, just keeping the play alive. Takes on the defence, bursts through the tackle of Trindle, and then offloading to Mayunga, who shows enough speed to stay clear of Dan Atkinson on the chase. But a big play, Aaron Clark, what a play.
In this second half, he'll play it there for Martin. Comes out here for Harris-Tavita. They need to get the contest. They do! And coming down with it is Leka Halasima. The Warriors are suddenly killing them here in the Shire.
Yeah, the teenager Leka Halasima does a great job. I thought the kick was just too shallow. I didn't think it was high enough, but Halasima did a remarkable job to get to the contest there involving Sione Katoa. And just wins the battle mid-air. Perfect kick that looked too short, but Sione Katoa was just outplayed. Halasima, with all the momentum, just collides as he goes into the air.
They're at the 20 again, in front of the uprights. Healy comes down to Harris-Tavita, throws a dummy, and he just goes straight through them. Start the party now, you Wars fans. Harris-Tavita, they're in celebration mode, and why shouldn't they be? 34 points to 10. They've taken down the Sharks in the Shire, and this win will make it 5 consecutive wins in New South Wales for the first time for the Warriors since their inaugural season back in 1995. They've never done it.
Wow. And this man, Chanel Harris-Tavita, a lot of the...
McGuinness for Hines. Intercept straight to Harris-Tavita. Nobody in front of him. Trindle from behind. Can he get to him? No, he won't. Chanel Harris-Tavita grabs a double here in the second half. He runs 95 metres there. And what a night it's been for the Wars. Yes, in 2025, they are the real deal.
They certainly are. 10 wins now for the season, and it caps off quite a remarkable second half. The intercept from Chanel Harris-Tavita. Just second guesses. Nico Hines looking for the straight runner, and Harris-Tavita just stood his ground and just pounced on the pass when he saw it there in the offing and goes the whole way.
It's Graham Tougher. Right down to the 10 go the Warriors. Metcalf on the last. It's been knocked on! Jackson falls over!
Oh, how happy is he? He came off the bench for an HIL.
Metcalf, Harris-Tavita!
That's better.
It's good tackling there by Penrith, though, to hang on. Clark, there's Metcalf. Good ball, Davidson! That's beautiful execution. Warriors back in front.
Well, you just mentioned they need to be down here for a bit of sustained pressure. We know that they are struggling a little bit defensively in their own end. It only takes 8.5 tackles for them to let in a try. They didn't even need the 8 tackles. It's a very nice play. They went out to left first. This time, Harris-Tavita just punches through the line. He's able to play the ball. They come back. You watch.
Egan. Dimitri Vaimonga, good shot ball. Graham Tougher. Graham Tougher! Well, he almost lost it. But that's fantastic finishing. Super try there for Moala. Graham Tougher, and just a little hint at what the Rabbitohs are getting next year.
Well, he's been in fine form in the New South Wales Cup. 11 tries in 12 games. Been waiting for him to have his opportunity to do this. They came deep from their own end. Once again, Chris, beautiful little pass from Vaimonga. Had some work to do off his right. Garner coming across the defence. Oh.
Warriors peppering the Broncos line.
6 more.
Oh yeah, that had to be 6 more there. Metcalf goes deep. Harris-Tavita gets it on. Now it comes across, and Roger is over, and the Warriors get on the board. Roger scores his first here at Suncorp in over a decade, and then crunching tackle, to use the old Darryl Eastlakeism. Here's the high ball. Harris-Tavita scores next to the posts, and out of nowhere the Warriors give themselves a late hope.
Well, what should have been a try down the other end of the field for Shibasaki. The Warriors go down the other end of the field, and it's their young tearaway, Harris-Tavita. There's Perkura. Just launches into the ribcage there of Metcalf. Absolutely rattled him. And then Harris-Tavita just lofts it over the top of Ezra Mam, and all the Broncos players just hesitated. And he had a free run. He couldn't believe his luck. Lekker Harris.